This episode is sponsored by Yellowbird Hot Sauce. They're really good. They got several flavors. The ghost pepper and the jalapeno are my favorite. But yeah, go ahead and get some while you're listening to this episode.
You are now watching the best show in the universe. It is called The Anthony Rogers Show. You probably wish that this was your show. But it is not your show. It is The Anthony Rogers Show. Tell everyone you know to watch this show. Enjoy.
Hey guys, I'm taking boyfriend applications. In order to be my boyfriend, your first job had to be McDonald's. I want a hood guy. He has to be raised up on the east side. I love the guy who lives in his mama's basement.
Welcome back to the greatest show in the universe. I'm currently obviously on a beach, and today's guest is porn superstar Kiki Klout. How are you doing?
Great, how are you?
Awesome. Just kicking back on this beach, getting a tan right now.
Lit, I love that.
Yeah, I'm really here. It's not fake. It's not a green screen. A lot of people think that. So how did you come up with the name Kiki Klout? I mean, your parents probably didn't name you that. So how did you come up with that yourself? Like,
So I came up with Kiki Klout because at the time, it took me 3 days to come up with my porn name. So at the time, like, I'm trying to think, I'm coming up with these names, and my agent's like, no. And I'm like, fuck, like, I gotta come up with something. So the song Kiki, Are You Ready was popular back in 2018 from Drake. And then that song, and then like I'm like, fuck, clout. Like, yo, everybody's on this clout chasing thing. I'm gonna be a clout chaser. That's what I want to do. Like, that's how I'm gonna get my fame. So I was like, clout with a K. And then I tatted it on me.
that's badass, actually. That's cool as fuck. No, I like how you're like, I'm already hired. I just need the fucking name. Like everybody else has like a name. They market themselves. They do like the lazy way. Or the long way. I like how you had like a really fast, smart way. It's like you're already established, and you're like okay, I need a name. Like you're already. That's interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
I've never heard that perspective before. I want to read your bio because it makes me laugh. And by no means am I making fun of you, but this bio just sounded hilarious to me. Like I have to read this. Like it was like. It was like petite Latina powerhouse Kiki Klout loves sex and is notorious for her BJ's. That's like what it says in the first sentence.
I'm so good at blowjobs, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I drink Pedialyte. I think that's the secret, honestly, is the Pedialyte. It's the Pedialyte.
That's hilarious. I like how that's the first sentence in a bio about you. Like it's just like that's like you know what I mean? Like is that gonna say that on your gravestone? It's gonna be like rest in peace, Kiki Klout, super good at blowjobs and sex. Like trust me.
I think that's a good way to go out.
it's the first sentence of a bio. That's ballsy. That's a ballsy start. And it says before this you were like a dancer, like a house dancer. Does that mean like the top dancer in like those areas? Basically, is that what house means?
Yeah, I would say like I was pretty predominant in some clubs, and I danced a lot. I've danced in Tampa, I've danced in Philadelphia, Delaware, um, Texas. Like I've danced a lot of places. So yeah, I danced for a long time. From the time I was 18, I'm 25 now. So
Okay, that's great. So were you like found by somebody like in a dance club or something? Is that how you got into the industry or?
no, I Googled how to be a porn star back when I lived in Philadelphia, and I posted an ad on Sexy Jobs, and Brian from AMA found me there.
That's crazy. Okay, that's awesome. Good for you. And then let's see what else we got. The rest of it's just kind of oh no, there's still some more stuff. Okay, so she was a house dancer at some of Florida's top gentlemen's clubs. Got her start in adult by answering ads on Sexy Jobs. With a little over 2 years in the industry, Kiki's worked with amateur and top shelf studios, including Reality Kings, Penthouse, Bang Bros. I'm old as fuck, so like Penthouse impresses me. I'm like that's like a classic publication. I mean they're all
I know
they're all established, but
they're pretty I think they're like equivalent to Playboy, but I can add now browsers to my resume.
that's crazy. You know, like everything, Reality Kings and Bang Bro, all of them are huge. I mean, they're all established like companies, but like I said, Penthouse. Even now the other ones probably get more distribution and views, but Penthouse sounds cooler. I feel
actually sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
no,
to
you're
throw
good.
that out there, I actually have another shoot coming up for Penthouse.
That's baller. That's baller as fuck.
It's lit. I love it.
Yeah, yeah. And then WorldStarHipHop's dope too. I like that. That's like what'd you do for WorldStarHipHop?
On WorldStarHipHop, fucking, oh my God. So I was in my neighborhood, and I was wearing something like similar to this, and I was going for a run, and I'm thinking to myself like, yo, it's outside, it's pretty. I'm like, fuck it, it's Tuesday, it's Titty Tuesday, and I'm doing some neighborhood nudity, and I'm like, boom, and I'm running, and yo, I don't know how, but somebody found it, and that shit ended up on WorldStar.
That's hilarious.
I had fans sending me messages, and they were like, "Yo, you're on WorldStar." I'm like, "What?"
That's hilarious. So people were just saying WorldStar to you before you found out you're on WorldStar?
Yeah,
That's fucking
like,
funny. That's
like, what the fuck? And I'm like, yo, my titties ended up on WorldStar. But that's not the first time I've been. I did selling weed in public, and that went on WorldStar too.
That's hilarious. I'm not sure which is better. They're both hilarious to me. Like they're degenerate as fuck, but hilarious. Like in a funny sense. Like that's hilarious. So, I just can't pick. It's just like had me. I don't know. So what was the selling weed in public one? You were just like asking people if they want weed or something, or?
So we had these little fake chocolate nugs. It was confectionery chocolate that was meant to look like weed nugs in these big ass bags that you sell weed in. And like we got a Lamborghini and we were just driving town. We went to South Beach. We were weighing it out on the tables right there. And like, it's funny because people were like, these are paid actors, but no, the cameraman and the editor was fucking fantastic and made it look so good. And there's like guys like walking around like, it's so funny. But we ended up going to Aventura and we seen these 3 cops, right? So my friend Skits was like, yo, let's do it right here, right now. I'm like, fuck, like we're going to jail. Even though this isn't even real weed, I'm like, fuck, we're going to jail. And fucking, he like just starts weighing because we had scales on like the big black bag and shit. We just start pulling shit out and I got fake cash in my hand. Like obviously I had like 10 grand in like fake cash and it's illegal to carry that much money on your person. So we're just weighing, I'm counting money and shit like that. And these 3 cops with a dog walks up to us and they're like, hi. They're like, you know, this is illegal, right? And we both stand up and me and Skids look at each other and he's like, what are you talking about, sir? And he's like, you know, this is illegal, right? Like selling weed in public is illegal. and in general is illegal. And he was like, sir, it's not weed, it's bud. The guy looks at me and he's like, ma'am, how much money do you have? And I'm just like, I don't know, 10 bands. And he starts patting down Skits and shit like that. And then he was like, you know you're going to jail for this, right? He's like, what are you talking about? It's not weed. And then he was like, what do you, and he found the mic after he started patting him down. He's like, what is this, a fucking prank or something? We're like, yeah, it's just a joke. And they just started dying laughing.
Dude, that's so funny. That's legit actually hilarious. Did you come up with that idea or like?
No, my friends did. And they invited me on the show. So I was like, fuck it.
So like an actor. No, that's cool as fuck. That's a cool idea. No, that's legit funny. I think a lot of people tell me they have like video ideas and they're all like bullshit. Like everybody's like, I got this idea and it like always sucks. But I think that was actually a funny ass idea. Like I like that. So are you looking to get into comedy as well, or is that just some shit you just do for fun? Like
honestly, yeah, most definitely like mainstream and shit. I just recently shot for Big Dogs TV. I did a gold digger prank with them, so that's soon to come.
That's crazy. You look like a gold digger actually. Like that makes sense. Like
maybe.
you have that vibe like. I'm sure. So what are you working on currently? Like,
so currently, I just shot for Brazzers, as you know. I have a shoot coming up for Penthouse. I have a shoot tomorrow. Actually, it's like a fetish company. I've been working on my brand and just photos and my body, and I work out every day. And I'm just looking to expand my YouTube channel, and I've actually been doing a bunch of podcasts lately, and that's been going well too. It's for Fit and Fresh YouTube channel, and they really love me on there, and they want to make me a regular. The fans absolutely love me. So
yeah, people watch like fitness videos forever. It's like G-rated porn. Like, dude.
Yeah, they honestly, I do very well in the fitness porn world.
That's interesting. Yeah, no. Because like Twitch, like if you're streaming on Twitch, it's all like it's like a couple games and then it's like fitness videos. Like it's like hilarious.
I do Twitch too, and then also I'm working on my Reddit account. Me and RK have a thing going on right now where they're helping me build my Reddit account.
That's dope. You're like 25, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like 34. You guys are like young. You know, like the younger people have so much like they're so smart with like social medias. No, I remember being 25 and I was the only one that even knew what the internet, like what any of this shit was. Like it was like MySpace era almost. Like you know what I mean? I'm like I feel like.
Oh my god, MySpace! I had a MySpace when I was like 10.
That's hilarious.
I wasn't supposed to, but I had one anyways.
You're one of the people that said 99 was your age. Like
yeah.
like everybody under 18 just said they're 99.
Basically.
No, that shit's funny. No, yeah, it's like it's so cool to see somebody that young and connected to like what's like because like I couldn't imagine somebody knowing what Reddit or any of that shit was like any of those forums were when I was like in my 20s. Like I'm from a small town maybe too, but like I couldn't imagine. It's just I'm glad to see that you know what the fuck like you have a good like mind for like the internet. I think it sounds
You
like.
have to stay on top of it because that's the only way you're gonna build your name in marketing. Like you gotta market the shit out of yourself to get somewhere.
That's real as fuck, and I think porn's like a new world of fame. Like I think it was because I mean you had like porn theaters in like the 70s, I guess, and like magazines and shit before that. But I mean I think like now it's more accepted in the mainstream to be a porn star. I think it's like more.
Yeah, it definitely is. I can, especially since OnlyFans blew up. I mean, I wouldn't technically say if you're on OnlyFans you're a porn star. I think you need to be a little bit more classified with like bigger top shelf companies to classify yourself as a porn star. But
True.
you know what, like it's definitely opened doors for people, I could say that. And it's like if you have a fan basis now because you have Twitter, you have OnlyFans, you have Instagram, you have YouTube, you have like all these different like outlets that you could be using to even build your name and your brand and shit like that. And like it doesn't even necessarily have to be porn. Like on YouTube you can't even post porn. Like so these people like just want to see you interact with like the fans, because I mean that's what they want to see. They're your fan base.
Yeah, they're like instinctually drawn to you after masturbating to you for years.
Basically.
They're like drawn like I'll watch her do anything.
Basically.
They're like that's my instinctual wife. Like, you know what I mean? Isn't that crazy to think about? Like how many people like.
Oh no, I have a guy now. He's like, you're my wife. From day one, he's like, you're my wife. Literally.
Yeah. Do you have Indian dudes ask for bobs of vagine pictures?
Do I have any what?
Any Indian people ask for bobs of vagine? You ever see that shit? Like on those.
I don't think so.
Oh my god, no! Indian people will find like a porn star, like some model or something like that, and just like comment like misspelled like words like hitting. I mean, they know multiple languages, so I'm not making fun of them that hard. But it's just like it says bobs and they're like bobs and vagine instead of boobs and vagina. That's how they say it. It's like fucking hilarious to me. I'm 5.
Oh my god.
They'll be all over like a certain picture. Like if it goes viral in India, it's like all these dudes like marry me, like all this different shit. It's so funny,
hilarious.
Dude. Yeah, peak internet.
It's hilarious.
So where do you see it's going from here? Like, what are some goals and some stuff you think you're going to accomplish and stuff, or going to accomplish?
Well, I definitely see myself like, cause I'm going hard. Like 2021 is my year, man. Like I've came off pretty strong already. I mean, I've shot my first browser scene. It was my first anal scene with contract star J-Mac. I have Penthouse coming up. Like I'm coming off pretty fucking hard. I mean, I've shot with already big YouTube channels. I'm nonstop doing podcasts. Like I'm doing interviews like this. Like it's just nonstop for me. So the only way is up from here. I mean, I want to build my fan base that's even larger. I mean, I'm trying to expand every way I can right now.
I love the ambition. That's badass. That's good. And you definitely see results. That's good too. It's not like some delusional bullshit. It's like you're actually doing shit.
No, I have been seeing results, definitely.
That's badass. Are people treating you differently like now that you're in Penthouse and like browsers and stuff, or are people in your life like?
I notice more recognition. I
like,
notice like because people see me like here and there, like, and people like reshare my stuff now, and I'm posting with like big talent, like they notice me, and the companies notice me more.
That's badass.
That's recently good. I just had Team Skeet send me like a big ass swag bag, and I saw my Instagram, but I laid everything out, took a picture with it, and like they like all my posts, and I fuck with that company too.
That's badass. No, that's the coolest part about like internet fame is like the free shit. That's
yeah,
that's the best part of internet fame, I think.
Yeah, definitely. It's lit. I love it.
What's some of the coolest shit you've gotten like so far? Like, I know that's recent. What you said was probably more recent. But like, is there anything that was just like, what the fuck? People look like you seem like one of those girls like old men buy cars for. That's what you.
I mean, I haven't had that happen yet, but I've had somebody pay for my titties.
How much was that? If that's not rude as fuck, like, how much is it? Like?
I paid $5,000. Well, I didn't, but he did. He paid $5,000 for my titties.
Okay. Yeah, you seem like that kind of. I can just tell your vibe. Like, dude, you're just stupid and hypnotized and like hand you shit. They're like I don't know. Take my iPhone here. Just I don't know. Like here's my car keys. Here's my car.
I'm just a little spoiled. That's all.
Yeah, no, it's a good hustle. I mean, anybody in the fucking world that could do that would do that. Like, I would knock it. I mean, like anybody, if they could just be in the room and people want to give them shit, anybody would have that gift. Anybody would want that gift, I think.
I love it. I don't hate it. I love it. But
That's funny. So
coolest. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, you go ahead. I just keep telling it. Sorry.
I was just saying, like, the coolest shit I've done so far. You're asking?
Yeah.
Oh, so okay. Oh my god. So I learned how to fucking drift
Really?
on some random shit. I mean, it's not really kind of related to porn, but I learned how to drift my car. So my videographer is fucking fire, by the way. I'm about to make him like my permanent one. He's like ridiculously good, like movie quality good. I flew him into town, and he goes to like truck shows and he'll take pictures for people, and that's what he gets paid to do. I mean, video quality pictures and shit like that. So I flew him in. He was like, let's go drifting, and I'm like, drifting? It's on my Instagram too, by the way, and he took me drifting, and I was badass at it. So
what's your Instagram? I'll add you right now, and then all the people watching should add you too.
Yeah, definitely. It's official Kiki Klout. Don't get confused by the fucking goddamn imposters, but it's just official Kiki Klout.
Got it. Yeah, I'll add you right now. And then if you're watching or listening, add her right now too. I don't know what you're doing. If you're watching on YouTube, add her. If you're listening on streaming services, do it too. Cool. Yeah, no, that's dope. So you're actually driving in the drifting thing? Like
Yes.
That's crazy. How long did it take you to figure that out? Like, it seems like something that'd be like a little more.
Not long.
What? Are you like a genius or something? Like, you just like figured out in like 10 seconds?
I mean, it's just basically you put your foot on the brake and the gas, and then you rev it up and you let it go and turn the wheel. Like,
no, that's real. No, that's. I mean, it's fucking real. Yeah. That's awesome though. So it's on your Instagram.
Yes, the full version is on my Instagram on IGTV.
Cool. Where else should people find you? Like, I mean, they should Google your name, I guess, and then where else should people find you?
You can Google me. I'm on Pornhub, Kiki Klout. I'm on Xvideos, Kiki Klout. I have a Twitter. It's @Klout Kiki. Same as my OnlyFans, @Klout Kiki. And then Instagram, official Kiki Klout. And then my YouTube is Kiki Klout.
That's badass. If you could tell the world anything, what would you tell them right now? Like, what would be your message, like, to the world?
The message to the world is follow me on OnlyFans, because my OnlyFans is lit. And I post a lot of videos. By the way, I'm very updated to that. So, yeah. Hello. Come watch me get naked and fuck myself and fuck other people.
That's the best advertisement I've ever heard in my life. It's like, that's so much more aggressive than Coca-Cola. They're like, enjoy Coke. Or like, you're like, follow me and watch me fuck myself. That was like, that's the best sell point I've ever heard in my life. And like, I like how you take your message to the world would be self-promotion. I love that too. That's great.
Right? No, I mean, fuck, this is what I do for a living. So, I mean, and I have fun at it. So it's a passion.
Is that your house we're in? That's a big ass house you got. Like,
yeah.
Okay, you want to do a tour? You want to show us around your giant house?
And do a tour. Okay.
This is Cribs. Right, Kiki Klout on MTV Cribs.
This is my room.
That's big as fuck. That's like a house.
It is a house. This is my kitchen. Okay, and then this is my dining room table.
Nice. That's where all the meals go down.
Yeah, basically, no, I had my family come over, and I bought the dining room table for my family so we could sit down and dine and have holidays. And it's just like, no, I like to be able to get together with my fam and my people, and I like to cook too. So
what's in your fridge? Let's see what's in your the crib.
Oh God, I'm embarrassed because honestly, I have not
cribs.
went grocery shopping. Okay, so in my fridge we got some. Ooh.
You gotta show us. I can't see. Damn.
Some salad. I got some more salad.
That's badass. I feel like it's a real Cribs episode now that we've seen your fridge. Like, did you ever watch that show?
Cribs MTV? Yes. Yeah. Oh I'm old enough for that.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was before your time or not. Yeah, I didn't know.
I'm actually old enough for that one, and fucking Pimp My Ride. Like, that was my shit when I was a kid.
That's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna remodel your car next with a rapper and just put music videos.
I did remodel my car too. Here, I'll show you guys.
That's badass. This is the best episode ever. I feel like we're really getting to know how a porn star lives now.
Right? No, this is actually how I live. So hold on, I'll open my garage. This is my car.
Bam.
Bam. This is my baby.
That's a beautiful car. That's
Thank you. I have a BMW. It's my baby. But yeah, so it's lit.
badass. Yeah. It's not quite as nice as the beach, but it'll do.
Well, I mean, you're right. You're totally right because
I got this beachfront property.
I have to drive to the beach 20 minutes away.
I have to just walk over this way. I just like.
Right, yo, you got
right
the ocean right fucking behind you. Like
I'm a trillionaire. This is my house.
Yo, and you are literally the only person on that beach, so you can literally walk around naked.
It's my island. I can do whatever the fuck. Yeah, I own it.
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Well, thanks. If you want to throw out any promo before we get out here? This is a fucking awesome interview. But do you want to throw out any more promo before we get out here? Like, before I talk to them around?
Stay tuned. I actually have a new video. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but with Danny Banks, she's an OnlyFans model. She's got 5.5 million followers, and she's verified. And I have a Valentine's Day special coming up with her. And then I also shot content with Michi. He's a R&B singer, and that's also a Valentine's Day special. It's a IR I'm dropping on my OnlyFans. So don't forget to subscribe to my OnlyFans because my OnlyFans is super lit. So it is at, once again, Klout, Kiki Klout. See on my hands, Klout.
I fucking love that. That's great. That's great. So yeah, Google Kiki Klout, follow her on everything. Give her all of your money. She needs more cars and a bigger house. Like we're gonna start a charity for Kiki to become a billionaire. We feel bad for her for only being a millionaire. So I'm just joking. Thank you very much for coming on the show, and I appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting me.
No doubt.